What's up to the Mo Gang? It is your girl Sneaker Mo, and I am back with another video, you guys. But before we get into today's video, I already know what to do. If y'all don't, smash that thumbs up button, smash it up, smash it up. Let's get this video to 10 thumbs up. Y'all know how we do. And if you ain't a part of the gang, come and join the gang because we is lit. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button below so you can be a part of the gang. Then hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post. And let's get into this video. This video will be about my experience with ordering from Stockx, right? Because you have these videos that Stockx is this and then this is this and whatever. But everybody's experience is different. So don't take their experience and make it yours and let it stop you from purchasing from potential websites, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Now, my first shoe that I purchased off StockX was the Hot Punch 4s, women editions, right? Now, before I purchased from StockX, I watched a couple videos and people were like, they were a little iffy, StockX sent them like a worn shoe or if it was fake or whatever the case may have been. You heard all these things, right? So I believe my little brother had purchased from them a few times. So I called and was like, hey, have you ever heard of StockX? Have you purchased from them? He's like, yeah, I purchase them all the time. My shoes come, they be legit. If I think something's wrong with them, I send them back. They either give me my money or whatever the case may be. He's like, it's cool. Go ahead. So I'm still look skeptical. I'm like, even though I got it from like a personal opinion that I actually know a blood family member, not just I'm watching and reviews and stuff, I was still a little skeptical. So I'm like, let me do a little more research. Did a little more research, And I just thought at some point, people were just dragging it. I think it was just like something that it was a trend and it was, whatever. So I ended up purchasing the shoes, the Hot Punch 4s on StockX. And they were, what, 230, 250, something like that. I don't really know. I don't know, you guys. But I purchased somewhere between two something. And I'm like, okay, so what do I do now? I'm like, I don't know. So I called him back like, hey, what do I do now? And he just told me the steps. Like, you have to wait to get verified. It has to get, the seller has to take it to whatever place that they have, UPS or whatever, then send it to StockX and the StockX, all this process. So the process took it was kind of lengthy, honestly. And I called him like, hey, how long do your shoes take? Because it's like, a week and it still says like, waiting en route to StockX or en route to be verification. Some. Basically, it wasn't coming to me just yet. So he's like, you got to be patient. It takes a while. I'm like, well, I'm used to ordering shoes from Finish Line and Foot Locker, and my shoes come within, a couple of days, or Nike 2-day shipping or whatever for $5, right? So he's like, that's not the case. It takes a while. So the shoes probably came about 3 weeks after I purchased them, which sounds long. I know. But for the steps that the shoes had to go through, it was very understandable. But I did not know that at first. So that's why I was kind of like, okay, why is my shoes aren't here? You know what I mean? But after I understood what it had to go through and the steps that it was needed, so I didn't get a ooey shoe in my collection, I was totally fine with it. I understood the whole process. So the shoe came and the shoe was amazing, you guys. I didn't have any issues. I didn't have any defects or the box was damaged or, it was worn or whatever. Everything was intact. I watched reviews prior to purchasing the shoe so I can know exactly what it looked like, what this is supposed to be. The shoe was amazing. So my experience with ordering from StockX for the first time was great. And because honestly, after I ordered that Hot Punch 4, literally the next day, before I even got that shoe, I ordered the women's Fire Red single day 4s for like $120 or $150, something like that. Even before I got the other one. So I was spending so much money with them. I'm like, I hope and pray these shoes come back looking how they're supposed to, because if not, I done lost about $300 some dollars, So I was like, I just believe it's gonna be legit. And I've been purchasing from them ever since, you guys. I purchased 3 shoes from StockX so far. the Hot Punch 4s, the Fire Red Single Day 4s, and the 9s that I recently saw like the other day, my statue 9s, which I'm kind of regretting that I sold them, but I sold them to get the top 3 Jordan 5s, whatever. I sold those to get those. So, but I will get the 9s again. I don't know. But in all, my experience with Stockx is cool. I know sometimes you can get slip ups, and don't think my experience will be your experience, because it will not. But I'm just saying, personally, it was a great experience. I'm telling anybody, purchase from them. Now, granted, yes, it takes a while already with all the things that it has to go through. Now, with this pandemic going on, it might be a little bit longer. So if you're impatient, Stockx or the GOAT is not the place to go for you. You might want to just stick to, the regular Foot Locker, Finish Line, Nike, stuff like that. Don't go to these websites, because it will take a long time. And I see a lot of people like, well, it took a long time. It's like, well, what do you expect? Right? I had a great experience, honestly. But, that's just me. Hope and pray it stays that way and nothing, is different. But that was just my experience, you guys. I want to bring it to y'all because I've seen so many videos of how it is and whatever. And I just want to give some good insight instead of all the bad. Because, sometimes with the bad, you got to find some good in it. You know what I mean? So that's all this was, you guys. Y'all already know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you can be notified when I post, because I'm dropping bangers after bangers after bangers. And I'll see y'all in the next